There is no denying the abundance of bad boys on TikTok. A lady on each hip, in the driver's seat of a car that is way too expensive even to rent, giving a lecture to kids that don't even know what a fetus is. The issue with these guys is that they all glamorize their lives, living a life that may not be replicable to those who are watching. But there are a small few that preach to a different gospel, one that is more realistic, like wearing the skin of your enemies to attract mates to show that you beat them in hand-to-hand combat. While that isn't totally what they do, I do think it gives a good summary of those who preach in a different manner. Those that preach like Matthew Blaine 3. Matthew Blaine 3 is a TikToker that provides people with no game, as they can live through his experiences. He gives recaps about the night out that he may have just had so that those listening can avoid the mistakes that he may have made or perform the acts that have brought him success. While he may be awkward in moments, it is overshadowed by the undying ember that is his charisma, illuminating a basement in someone's parents' house. So, without further ado, let's learn a thing or two about bird catching.
So I'm going over some goals I have for tonight. So it is raining. It's been miserable weather all day, but that's okay. I mean, it's Memorial Day weekend, so it's going to have to resume inside for the time being. But just some goals I have for tonight is going to be having some meaningful conversations. That really worked for me on Monday. And I'm just going to keep up the same vibe. Hopefully I get some phone numbers.
I wonder what the meaningful conversations entail when Matthew is talking to the ladies. Part of me is imagining him pulling a Jaden Smith. She's talking about how bad her makeup looks or how frizzy her hair is, as it is raining on Memorial Day weekend. And he's like, can we talk about the political and economic state of the world right now? I wonder what the success rate is for that line. I can't tell if people would get the joke and then laugh, or genuinely be offended by this guy invalidating their struggles when juxtaposed to the world's problems. Sorry, Tiffany, but your bad hair day is nothing compared to this guy reading the news every day, the weight of the world's problems on Matt's back like the Titan Atlas.
Boy obviously did a lot better than me. I'm going to try to succeed him. We were having a little competition tonight, so hopefully it goes well, and I'm just going to try to keep going in there with an open mind, and hopefully I have a better night than Monday night. But honestly, it can't control the weather, can't control the environment. But I think it's going to be a good vibe tonight. And I'm really excited to get this Memorial Day weekend started because I left work early.
What happened Monday, Matthew? Matthew, this is not a question that should go unanswered. I really need to know what happened, other than your boy doing a lot better than you. Did you miss on a chance? Or maybe embarrass yourself? My guess, if we're taking bets, is that Matt had one too many and made a fool of himself, losing any chance with girls that he may have previously had. Then his friend swooped in and took the ladies that he lost by drunkenly taking off his shirt and singing Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen. That's just a hunch, but I'm feeling pretty confident. So, fingers crossed he has a better day than Monday, which would be drunkenly taking his shirt off and then singing Bye 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 by NSYNC.
Memorial Day weekend was a really good weekend. I met a lot of different ladies, and it was a really fun time. This is a really great start to the summer. The vibes are really good, and I can't wait to see what's coming for the next couple of months of summer. My new approach to things are really working really well, and I'm really glad to see the success really paying off, and it really means a lot.
I have never seen a more measured approach to clubbing in my entire life. I am, of course, glad that Memorial Day weekend is going so fabulously well for Matt. If anyone deserves success with the ladies, it's this guy. I hope for nothing more than the vibes to be good for the rest of Matt's life. That being said, I want to see some edge from Matt. Maybe a backwards hat or an ears pierced. I mean, he could have a piercing that only the ladies would see, if you get what I mean. But I doubt Matt would. Although, there is always a chance.
I've been getting some comments about, I take this too seriously or I'm not fun. No, I'm the life of the party at every single bar I'm at with my friends. I'm the head dancer, I'm the one getting the crowd started, I'm an energy booster, and I don't take this seriously at all. If I get a girl's number, great. If I don't, it's okay too. And I'm having fun regardless, and I'm the life of the party everywhere I'm at.
I would expect nothing less from Matthew. Everything, from head to toes, screams energy. The only reason why he isn't screaming at us is because he lost his voice from the night before. But that isn't something a couple of claws can't fix, can it, huh? It's probably that life goes on attitude that allows him to truly, no pun intended, spread his wings and fly out onto the dance floor. Didn't get a girl's number? No matter to Matthew. He sweats it off on the dance floor, and then the ladies can see what they're missing. Because who doesn't want a man that can just get the crowd going?
So I was getting bullied today for my videos, but you know what? That's okay, because they're all telling me my videos are bad, or they're telling me weird and stuff like that. But you know what? That's okay, because I just told them that they get no ladies, and all their friends were like, But what it comes down to is,
what were they like, Matthew? I love how we unintentionally said no bitches, like saying someone has no ladies is arguably worse than no bitches, because no bitches has been said so much that it's kind of lost its edge. But no ladies? That comes from a place of honest to goodness dislike. He genuinely meant that whoever was bullying him has never talked to a hominid with the opposite sex organ in his entire life. But going back to my original question, what were they like, Matthew? Because he didn't give us an answer, I'm going to take the creative freedom to infer what happened. All our friends was like, oh, he just fucking gave you a verbal vasectomy, and then gathered around him and kicked him in his nuts while he was on the ground chanting at him, no ladies, no ladies, or like something along those lines.
so I had a long day of work, and unfortunately there's no bars because I'm just kind of tired. But this is okay though, because I'm just taking a weekend off, taking a break, really trying to regroup and just reevaluate what went right and what went wrong of last week. Now, I am not taking this too seriously. I'm just going to try to have more fun with it. And I'm really hoping to get some more results next weekend, but I decided to take this weekend off because I've got work and I've got to afford the bars. It's getting expensive.
Maybe if you didn't buy the rounds for everyone at the bars, then they wouldn't be so expensive. I get it, Matthew. You're a playboy billionaire. That type of stuff comes with the name. But don't be so hard on yourself. You don't always have to buy a bottle of Hennessy every time someone asks. Maybe buy them some water. Do them some good. Remember, Matthew, with great power comes great responsibility, and you are certainly powerful at any and all bars you may enter. So, be responsible. Take a day off. Get a manicure. Even out the playing field for everyone else at the bar. Give them a chance to shine, because next week you'll have to sulk back into the shadows as you arrive at the playing field, also known as Hooters.
Do leagues really exist? I think for celebrities, I think there's obviously a different league, but I think for the common folk, I think everybody's fair game. Obviously, if you're married or cuffed, that's a different story, but I don't know, I was a little, not upset about the comment about how she was in a better league than me. Obviously, I'm in a league of my own. I'm unique and I do this.
Matthew, I could not have said it better myself. You, my friend, are in a league of your own, so don't include yourself in the common folk, because Matthew, you are oh so much more than that. Also, this is the first time I've ever heard anyone say cuffed unironically, and I think that has medically altered the way I view the world around me. But I think his question is a valid one. I think leagues at their core are a very shallow way to view a relationship, as it puts more value on one's physical features than it does their personality. That being said, I would never date down.
So I've gotten a lot of requests to do this, videos of me at the bar in action. I'm going to try to pull it off, but there's no guarantees. Some people may not want to be on camera and it may be loud, but I'm going to try my best. Videos will include me having meaningful conversations, dancing, and the worst part, the rejection, but that's going to happen.
Sadly, Matthew has made no such video yet, and I know we are all disappointed to miss out on the opportunity to watch the chef cook, the janitor mop the floor, and I guess the philosopher having meaningful conversations. Matt, I couldn't imagine someone in their right mind rejecting you. That's why I might suggest you go to talk to people where alcohol isn't the main vehicle of conversation. Go to a park, join a group of like-minded people, play a sport. There's so much to life than Friday and Saturday night and the ensuing hangover that follows.
Since this is the first full school year I've had this account, I'm going to do a little recap on how this has changed my life and other people's lives. Just last summer, I had no confidence, no approach, and I was talking to 0 ladies. I couldn't have even been like, oh yeah, I talked to triple the amount of girls, because that would still be 0. And I had to make some reevaluation. After doing hours and hours of studying in different approaches, I finally found one I think that worked.
Don't be so hard on yourself, man. Although I have to admit that was pretty funny. The line of, oh yeah, I talked to triple amount of the girls because that would still be 0. I'm glad your hours of studying and non-stop grind have helped you reach the levels of success that you have achieved currently. I am, of course, hoping you the best and wishing you nothing but loads of ladies this summer. Do everyone you've helped, including me, a favor and bag some birds of your own. Godspeed, soldier, and see you on the other side. That's gonna be all for me, and yeah, that was Matthew Blaine 3, the man with the plan, always knowing the best approach on how to pick up the ladies, no matter what the situation he's in. And Matthew, if you are watching this, save some ladies for the rest of us this summer. We could really use them. Alright, love you guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Bye, love you, bye.